Oh, adversity, in the face of adversity. Oh man, they gave me this one, which is great for me. I'm a survivor of adversity. Adversity is something that we all have been faced with or are going to be faced with eventually one day. And that's something I know all so well. Just surviving my childhood, surviving my community, surviving Katrina, still surviving and everything that come at me. And I just know it also well. And one thing I do know about it is you have to be able to think. People often ask me, well, how do you keep the camera rolling? Or how do you, overcome certain things? And I tell them, if you're not thinking, then your ship is sinking. Simple. That's any situation. One of the situations I want to share is I speak from my point of view. I know what I know. I survive what I survive, and life has given me all this survival experience at the tender age of 29. I don't know why, but we'll see in the future. However, I was in a situation where, I'm talking about this one then. It's so many. What happened was I was with this group of young people in the night ward, and we were all sitting out talking, and I was, just kicking it with them. A lot of them are from poor communities like I'm from, and a lot of them high school dropouts, basically resulting to the streets to provide income because they don't have tools to survive with, such as a great education or decent education. So I asked him, I said, hey, man, what if someone was to come into this house right now or just come through the window to start shooting all us right now? What would you do? And we all had guns on us. And we all had guns on them. They all jumped up, immature. Oh, I'm going to start shooting. Watch. If I got a gun on me, I'm going to start shooting first. And then I'm just listening at them. They all going off saying basically what they would do. And I shook my head at all of them. And they said, well, what you do? I said, well, first of all, if someone was to come in this house right now or come through the window and start shooting, and I got a gun on me, I'm going to wait till he stops shooting and start shooting. Because no matter what you're doing, you have to think to survive. Whether you living on Wall Street, whether you living in the hood, whether you living anywhere, you got to be able to think to survive. And they was like, wait a minute, hold up. That do make sense. I said, it does. I said, because if you jump up shooting while they shooting, you're going to get shot. You have to wait till they stop, and then you shoot. I use that as an example because that's the life that I know, coming up here in New Orleans, poor communities, et cetera, and have, kind of forced to live in those communities, forced to face those adversities, forced to survive in that hostile environment. But regardless, you still have to be able to think. From the film, people saw me in the film, and I survived that. But mind you, how I survived Katrina was I was thinking. Yeah, I thought to grab the camera, and my thought was how I could make some money. I was thinking, see? And I grabbed my camera, and I said, ooh, this is what I'm going to do. Since we're not able to leave, I'll just film what happened to us just in case we die or just in case I have something to be able to sell the news. That was the whole purpose behind me doing the documentary. And just because I was thinking about ways to make money, how can I survive? Because mind you, I was a survivor back then. I didn't finish high school back then, and I was resorting to the streets to make money in any kind of way that I could. So I was always thinking. However, having faith in myself and having faith in my God, I'm not a, religious fanatic or anything, but I do have faith in myself and faith in God, and that is what held me through that tough time, being able to hold the camera, being able to film, and just being able to do what I did to survive, thinking, not getting froze, but hey, okay, we don't have this, but what do we have? Okay, we don't have a car, but we got a camera to leave, or to film. So, I often talk with a lot of young people. Another example of it is I was at a screening up in Harlem, and they had this group of kids that was there, and of Trouble the Water, that is, and these students, they were leaving because I guess, it was late and it was getting ready to get out. However, I was standing by the back door, and they had this young girl, after the movie went off, about 12 students come up the aisle, and she said, it was dark. I don't know how she knew it was me. She stopped. She said, hold up, y'all, wait. Miss Kim, is that you? I said, yes, this is me. And she just said, oh, I love you so much. Oh, Miss Kim, you is me. And I said, what? And she said, you is me. Your story, she had to be about 12 years old. Your story, your life, that's me. And as that young girl saw me overcome challenges in my life, she saw herself overcoming those same, maybe more difficult adversities than I did by just seeing me, and it gave her hope. So, when you surviving, you just, your mind is not on what you have. What you don't have. It's more about what do you do have. And surviving adversity is one of the things that has changed my life, and it has allowed my life to change other people's lives, to inspire other people, when they see me and know of my story, how they can overcome. As they see me overcome, they overcome too. So I'm going to leave you with this. Make sure you're thinking. If you're not thinking, your ship is sinking. Straight up. I don't care where you're at, what you're doing. If you're not thinking, if you get froze, well, your ship sank. That's all I have. Thank you.